So yeah, last weekend I came out for the first time to help load coal. I got invited down by a buddy of mine, and showed up, kind of introduced myself, got to know the guys a little bit, and started hooping the coal up into the conveyor, and we're having a good time. And I was impressed by the engine, you know, big 060, and impressed by the work they do. You know, they do all they can do with what they have, and that's what I'm about. And I just figured I'll stick around and I'll help out what I can, because I really do enjoy it. And this weekend has been pretty fun, you know, fired up Friday and then run it today, Saturday. And it's just a great experience, you know. Seeing how much these guys really value safety means a lot. These guys are on point, and I really love that. They just take everything to excellence. They do everything they can, and I just love it.
I wanted the experience of full-size railroading. I know normally there's different organizations in that they give you the full experience, but some of them weren't necessarily close to me at the time. And it's one of those, I wanted a flavor of the mechanical side and the operation standpoint. There's not many places that I know of that give you the opportunity to work with this, and being able to collaborate with different organizations, one being the privately owned steam locomotive and the volunteer basis, but then also dealing with a regional railroad. There's a lot of different nuances with that. 113, definitely a unique piece of equipment here, definitely the pride of the coal region. I thoroughly enjoy being here, and I hope it steams for many years to come. Here's to another 100 years.
Located in Minersville, Pennsylvania, a group known as Project 113 preserves and operates the only operable Central Railroad of New Jersey steam locomotive, B7060 switcher type, number 113. Built in June of 1923 by the American Locomotive Company, or ALCO, the 113 was first used as a yard switcher by the CNJ. The 113 was sold by the CNJ to the Philadelphia and Reading Coal and Iron Company in 1953. They operated the engine until it was finally retired in 1960. The locomotive was stored in Wilmington, Delaware for a time before being purchased by Robert Kimmel Jr. and moved to its current home in Minersville. In 1999, work began to restore the engine, culminating in its return to operation in 2013. Since then, it has hauled occasional excursions out of Minersville on the rails of the Reading and Northern Railroad. Here, 113 departs Minersville, shoving back towards Schuylkill Haven, where the train will stop and return with 113 in the lead. After blasting off from Schuylkill Haven in an impressive display of sound and speed, the 113 and train passed through the rail yard in Cressona, just west of Schuylkill Haven. The 113's slow trundle up the line may look and feel slow compared to the scene in Schuylkill Haven, but these slower speeds were common for switcher engines. They were designed to operate in yards, where track speed was often limited to 10 miles per hour, with frequent stops and starts required. But what 113 lacks in speed, it makes up for in raw power, effective for getting long strings of heavy freight cars moving over and over again. Further up the line, between the tracks and the west branch of the Schuylkill River, we find one of many groups of rail fans out to photograph the engine along the Gordon-Nagel Trail, along Route 901. 113's return to Minersville ends in darkness. As the Husky 060 drags her train into the depot, a crowd of rail fans gather to take advantage of the photographic opportunities presented by the 113's arrival at dusk.
Well, my parents tell me ever since I was like 2, 3, it was before I could even remember, that I've always been interested in trains, and as far as I can remember, I have. So every time I see a train go by, it's just fascinating, and I've just always wanted to work on them. So after high school, I was like, I don't see myself doing anything else. I'm gonna go after it. And I went after it, and here I am, volunteering, as well as working for another railroad. I'm getting too much fun.